not even that. It's like it's also the characters. Some characters are more like they're more methodical and slower. Like a lot of swordies, especially swordies with like slower hits. They have to throw your moves out and leave it there and anticipate what's happening. But when you're playing a character that's really fast, like Fox or like what's it called, like Joker, like a bunch of these really fast brawler characters. These characters are the kind of characters that need to that need to be very proactive and reactive, because you're putting yourself in harm's way a lot of the time, and so you need to be able to make things happen, and then also react to what happens afterwards.
Oh, definitely. I've tried playing Fox. It's hard because you have to play very reactive, and like you said, you're putting yourself in harm's way, and it is so easy with Fox if you're not being careful.
Yeah, and this matchup is a testament of that. Like, look, we got Byleth, who has arguably really bad approach options, versus Fox, who's really good at approaching.
Definitely.
Like, I don't know if you noticed, we haven't really seen a whole lot of forwarders or backers.
Oh yeah, I mean, he should be able to get those out, but like he's not letting him feel comfortable about it either, which is good on Zruiz's side.
Yeah.
He is playing it.
Oh, what? That was crazy. That was a crazy taunt. That definitely was not on purpose. But yeah, no, it's another thing though, like in this matchup specifically, is that I don't know if you ever noticed, you need to full hop in order to get the good forwarder or backer out, and to like auto cancel it properly. And with Fox, he can react to that really easily and punish that. Not necessarily by like shielding it and then running at him, but through just straight movement alone and like reacting off of that accordingly. So if Zruiz does pick up on that, which we've already seen once before, it's going to be very hard for Aether to make the adjustment.
Oh, definitely. Now he needs to be careful with his jumping option because he got caught like for being close twice that I've seen.
Yeah, because like look at how Aether is playing. He's playing with anticipation. He's like, all right, he's going to run in, so I'm going to uppy him, and I'm going to get a punish off this. He's going to run in, so I'm going to throw out a hitbox for when he runs in. He's anticipating. It's that constant anticipation. While Zruiz, he's reacting to what's happening.
Yeah.
That downer was wild.
That should not have hit, but he still got it. So good job to Aether for getting it out there, honestly.
Yeah.
And there goes a good lead that Zruiz had, too, just from that one down air.
Yeah, and now we just need to see Zruiz not get too antsy, because he can run into a lot of these things very easily.
And he had a good, now that his lead is gone, he is losing it very fast.
Yeah, he's like, I think Aether has really picked up on what he's doing and punishing him very, very easily for it. Which is one of the pitfalls of this character, of Fox, is simply that his speed is what he approaches with. It's not necessarily with any moves or anything like that. Above everything else is speed and movement. And so he needs to be able to mix up his speed and movement, because like his back air can only do so much. His dash attack can only do so much. It's that kind of like mix up and that kind of reaction that's happening to the game. And we're actually seeing Fox actually making slowly back. Again.
And he's opting for more grabs, which is good because he's been shielding a lot.
Yeah, and Byleth again has a really terrible out of shield option, or out of shield options. Ooh. And so we're seeing a lot of rolling from him, from Byleth. I don't know if you ever noticed, but a lot of Byleths like to roll because they don't really have that many good out of shield options except for like what?
I mean, they got Nair, but it comes out kind of slow that a lot of people can just punish it anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Defensively, this character does not have a whole lot, so they have to roll and then just anticipate.
I'm surprised he did not put the reflector there.
I mean, to each their own, you know. Some people just don't want to reflect it, some people do. That dash shot killed from cross stage. That's crazy. That's a bit wild, but Aether takes game one. That's crazy. I really was not expecting that. Zruiz definitely looked like he was doing really well on adjusting. Right now, Zruiz is doing a phenomenal job of using all of the entirety of the stage to his advantage. And Byleth, again, we're starting to see the exploitation of like, hey, this character can't really land, can't really do a whole lot of things to get them out of disadvantage. They're kind of just stuck in disadvantage for quite a while.
Definitely. I think Zruiz got a little antsy like that. I feel like that was going to be a free fair. But he still has a lead, so he has to maintain this while he can. Oh, good punish. Oh, good fade away.
These drills are doing such work right now. He's landing on shield with drill a couple of times now after already weakening it, so it's going to the grain to shield stab like every time.
And that's the first time I've seen him punish the side B, and he got the stock off of it too.
Yeah, Zruiz is on something. He's cooking. My boy's cooking. Whole meal.
I mean, considering he's playing Greninja, I imagine he's no stranger to this kind of play style.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and especially now, like, he recognizes he doesn't really have to do much. Like, this is all on the Byleth. Byleth has to be the one being, like, again, be proactive, something that this character isn't really good at doing.
That is true. Oh.
What an up smash.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful though. Byleth can kill you really early compared to at least the Fox can.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be a grab, but now he gets one.
Yeah, both these players just kind of biding their time. I do like this platform uses from Zruiz. He's doing a pretty good job of just retreating there when he doesn't really feel comfortable being on stage. Stock? Ooh, no, they both missed.
That helped him out a lot.
Yeah, and now we're just fighting on the corner. Finally retreating to center stage. What a wild up smash. I'm surprised that reached.
Same here.
There's going to be a lot of damage. Ooh, completely misses.
But he is going to get the jab. But he has to be careful now because he has
Oh.
rage. That was an up smash.
Yeah. Not much to do. Can't really dwell on it. He just needs to find the stock, and he has a comfortable lead.
Oh, he got the uppy. He needs to be careful, though.
Yeah, uppy no longer, it will now start spiking, so he's okay. He's perfectly fine. He's not going to really get hit by too many confirms.
I thought he was about to die there.
He might die here.
He's close to it, and Byleth has rage. You do not want that.
Yeah, I think Zruiz is being a little careless now. He's just really trying to fiend for that kill, and it's just not coming to him. He needs to be patient. He's been doing so well being patient up until this point, and it's just costing him.
And he's picking options for Aether too, and he's capitalizing off of them. Like I see him throw out a couple arrows, and he doesn't need to. He could just like walk a bit, run a bit, or just run back and then wait for an option. But now that he lost the lead, he doesn't have that option anymore. If Aether like allows that.
Yeah, both these players just kind of.
Oh, he was anticipating that.
Yeah. And this is where Aether thrives. I mean, like, this anticipation, this antsiness that you get into when you're in that deficit, like it's very hard, and especially with a character that doesn't really have the best kill options and the best kill confirms. He does have really good kill confirms, but not nearly as good as, let's say, like, I don't know, who has a good kill confirms? Steve has really good kill confirms.
Oh, that is true. It's not even a doubt.
Yeah, look how much that Zruiz is having to work for this. Oh, good up smash.
Got it.
Really bad forward air there. Really bad.
But this is nothing though. He is already at kill percent, so he has to be super careful.
Yeah. Yeah, he rolled in, yeah. I mean,
super careful about that.
yeah. Kazuya will struggle in this match. It's like a 50-50 because that Nair just does so much.
Not just fair and fair, like space out Kazuya pretty well.
I would love to see more turnaround fairs from Zruiz here. I don't really know what to say here at this point. Like, both these players just kind of biding their time. It's looking like Aether is now just demanding it even more. Normally it's Zruiz just taking the lead very early on and just slowly losing it over time. But now, like, Aether started with the lead. And so this is a completely different change of pace right now.
Oh, definitely. This is completely different.
Yeah. And we're... Ooh!
Yeah.
we're starting to see a lot more empty hops into grabs, a lot more tomahawks, and that's just showing the confidence that Aether has. Aether hasn't been going for that in the past 2 games until now. Now that he's at two lead and is seeing that Zruiz is kind of desperate.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like the forward air, but he got it, so like good for him. He's getting a lot of upbeats too. He needs to be careful. He needs to space his job out a little more if possible.
Yeah. It's just kind of hard because you don't really want to land in the front side of Byleth shields just because of uppy. That's the only real good out of shield option they have. No way. He air dodged into that. That's wild.
I know, Zero is getting way too antsy, and Aether is capitalizing it heavily.
Yeah. I mean, with this kind of curtains, Fox, out of all the characters, struggles the most trying to make this comeback happen.
Fox is not a good comeback character.
Not at all.
Not like this. Another one? That's basically how the last game ended.
That
And a 3-stock. Wow.
That's wild. What a change of pace from the past 2 games we had. That is a 3-0 and a handshake right there.